Got another question that came in after the webinar. Dan, you said it's time to review all of our marketing efforts, including KPIs, key performance indicators, otherwise statistics. Where do we actually go with our marketing? Are we good with our marketing company? Should we switch? Great question. Okay, I'm gonna give you a few steps of how to do some end of the year roundup stuff to make sure that your marketing is on point. First step, prepare a report of all your marketing efforts, and that includes the statistics that are resulting from what you're doing, the amount of money you paid for each channel. Once you take your channels, you might have digital reactivation, you have your organic, your SEO, you have your paid ads with Google, you have your paid ads with Facebook, etc. I want you to lay those out. What are you spending on average for each of these channels? And what are the results you're getting, both numbers of new patients and the collective income from each? Now, I just did a video. You should have a new patient log. That's gonna help you with that. But if you need help with setting that up, we can help you set that up. Second point, review your goals to see which objectives you actually met and where you fell short during this past year. You want to look at, and you must have goals. I want to achieve X. I want to move into this other patient base. I want to more target these services. Set those goals. If you haven't set those goals, it's kind of hard to determine, did you do well or did you not do well? Because it's not just about the number of new patients and how much you made. It's about where you want to be. Numbers certainly is part of your goals, but not solely. So set some goals. If you haven't set goals for this past year, do it for this new year. But if you did set goals, review. How did you do? Third point, identify which marketing strategies worked well and which efforts failed to produce the desired results. Once you've got this all in view, this is gonna be a piece of cake. Now, there are a couple additional points I wanna give you. Look at each of these points. First, your website. Is it ranking in search results? Now, if you don't know how to do that, we can show you how to do that. We can even do it for you. But is your website optimized for conversion? Are the links all working? Is it user-friendly? Does it have the component parts for a marketing site that a dental website needs to have? These are questions you need to make sure that you have answers for. And so we can look into that with you or for you. You just let us know. Next point, your social media channels. Are you leveraging all relevant channels? Which platforms right now are generating the most engagement? And what I mean by engagement, people are not liking, they are commenting, they are asking questions, they are sending you private messages. So what types of content do each of these social media platforms work best for you? You want to include that in it. So that's a social media channel review. Next, your content. Now let's talk about this point. Which posts on social media achieve high rankings? Which blog posts achieve high search engine ratings? These are things you want to check on. Which videos are people watching? You should have lots of video content. And if you don't, we can help you with that. You got to get the videos going. I told you a million reasons why. And boy, now is the time on that. So let's check into your content. What's getting high engagement on your content? And that would include social media shares, backlinks. People are linking to those content points. Do you have outdated or duplicative content? Duplicative content means that other websites are using that content, and that's going to get you penalized with Google. So you want to check into your content. Next point, your paid ads. Which ads receive the most impressions? Which ads receive the most clicks? And which ads got your best return on investment? These are questions you want to be asking. Again, if you don't know how to do that, we can help you with that. You want to know if your keyword strategy needs some adjustment. You're focusing on implants, but it's not a lot of searches being done there. Well, we're going to take a look at that. We're focusing on emergency dentistry. Not a hot point right now. What were the results of the A/B tests that are being done on your paid ad strategy? An A/B test is where I'm doing a version of your ad and I do an altered version of your ad. We're going to see which one hits the best. How about email campaigns? Which email campaigns achieve the highest click-through rate? And what content led to the most conversions? How are your unsubscribe rates on each of these emails? Now, some of you might not be doing emails. Well, I'm gonna tell you, they work. This is the kind of audit you want to do before the end of the year, and certainly before you make any changes on your marketing. It's going to tell you, are you prepared for 2024? Do you know where to point your guns to send your marketing messages out there? And then allocate your marketing budget appropriately based off of that. This review, while it might seem complex, is very standard, and we can help you with this review if you need help with it. We do a full analysis. It takes us about 40 minutes to go through it, sometimes a little bit shorter, sometimes a little bit longer, but we will help you with this. But this is going to tell you where you need to point your guns for the new year. I hope that helps.